Alright everyone, welcome to another video of I build stuff. Now today I'll be going through two different types of Devfolio. As you can see on my screen right now, there are two different types of Devfolio. Probably need to put this together. More focus. So there are two different types of Devfolio on my screen. First is Devfolio AI, the next is Devfolio Kendo, and I'm probably sure you'll see there are some styling right here that don't look aligned. But yeah, so that is the main content of this video. I'll be going through how I used KendoReact to build the second Devfolio application, which made it extremely easier for me to go through. Since I do manually with components, building components from scratch, I use Devfolio component. Now what is Devfolio? I use them KendoReact components. Now what is KendoReact? KendoReact is a React UI library where you have 50 plus free components to choose from to build whatever you want to build. Although they have premium components also, like barcodes, chart wizard, charts, right? But there are enough 50 plus free components you can choose from, like inputs, indicators, list box, layouts, notification, and a lot of other amazing stuff, right? KendoReact makes it easier for you to build your application without building some components from scratch. You already have those applications down, those components down for you. I mean, now take a look at buttons, for example. Overview of a button. I mean, this is a button. These are different types of buttons. You have the disabled, you have the active, you have the default button, you even have the split. We have the split button, we have the drop down button, we have the toolbar button, copy paste cuts, we have the chip and chip list, speech to text, and if you check the view source, you see all of them there. They are all imported from KendoReact progress, right? Now the main reason for this video, the main goal of this video is to show you the two different applications, in one in KendoReact and the other in just in the manual build components. Now let's go through the first one, the one in the manual build component, right? Let's take the easier template first, the classic. Now Devfolio makes it easier for you as a job applicant to be able to work on your portfolio without having to start from scratch, or with having no template in mind, without having to start from scratch, and giving you enough time to not think about too much things. Because right here you have all the necessary fields you need to fill in to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Now I'll be filling this with dummy data, and don't need to mind. This is a classic builder. It's usually for menial jobs, not strong jobs like software development jobs or engineer jobs. No, this is, let's just say this is a job for a clerk. Okay, let's say the name is John Bishop. Let's say office clerk. You can also choose a photo if you want. Choose KendoReact. Hi, I'm John Bishop. Nice to meet you. Right, and you could see the live preview right here. It's updating ASAP. You could see the live preview right here. You will know what you are going to expect while you click on the export PDF. You could also add work experience. This is amazing. Add the company name. Let's say Postgres position, front, click, stuff. Choose the dates. This is a normal component. This is a manual component. Just a written component. And you could add more. You could remove. You could add more. You could remove. You could add somewhere. Position, click to let's just add a random description here, and we could add the start date 30, and we could say currently working year, present. Right, you could also add a contact there if you want to add a contact. Adding contacts and adding your phone number there. Now this is your portfolio right here. Oh, there are other amazing things you could do. You could make it into dark mode if you want to download it. Dark mode, you could make it custom, adding your own color choice. Could be whatever. Okay, I think I love this orange. Looks like gold. It fits the perfect picture right here. Okay, and another awesome thing is you could change the fonts. Right, change the fonts to whichever fonts you want, whichever font you like. For me, I do love bricolage, grotesque, but yeah, other fonts are nice, but this is my choice. And you could hit on the export PDF. The way you see it is the way you would get your portfolio, your resume built with no extras. That's just the way you get it. Let's see our downloads. Okay, awesome. Right, as you can see, this is your portfolio right here in PDF. Your jobs, contacts, your phone number, your image, about you. Yeah, so this is all done with this is all done from scratch manually. You also have the complex portfolio, and you also have the more complex ones right here. You can fill them in, check them out. Check out my other video on how I go through all this. Now let's go to the Kendo, the Devfolio using KendoReact components, and these ones are different. Let's go with creative. Let's go with creative. Now there are couple of Kendo components we use right here. If you've noticed, we use the inputs. Right, we use the inputs. Let's say John Bishop. Again, let's choose an image, same image, John Bishop. Okay, and John Bishop now has a more advanced job. Let's say it's now a front-end engineer. Wow, he rose up the ranks. This is another KendoReact component. This is the text. I think it was called the, if I remember, the NumericTextBox. Yeah, this is the NumericTextBox. Let's say, okay, John just started his software journey, so let's not say 5 years. 5 years is kind of too much. Let's say 2 years for John. Say hi, I'm John. I'm a clerk. I'm an engineer. Alright, and adding the skills, you could add multiple skills separated by commas. Let's say this is also an input. Let's say HTML, CSS, Java, JS, TS, React, Tailwind, and a lot of other stuff. Your skills appears right down here. You could add them. Also add project you've worked on. John adding project worked on. This is text area, another Kendo component. I really like the component because it's really clean. If we check the normal manual component, you see there's a difference between this and this. This you could see the dark border edges around. Why this is more smooth? It's more smooth, right? It's clean. Now let's say the project title is, let's say John was the one who built Devfolio. The description, edit your portfolio in seconds. How cool is that? John, say you could edit your portfolio in seconds. How cool is that? I think that's really cool, John. That's really cool. Now say it here, Devfolio, alright. And you could add more projects if you want, or you could just remove it, doesn't matter. And job experience, let's say John was working in a company, let's say he's working in progress for Kendo, and he's working as front end engineer. Yeah, I got a job. Alright, so let's say John started, John started in a year, and let's just say John started, this is another KendoReact UI component. This is the DatePicker. Let's say John started January or February, but let's say January 1st, and John is still currently working here. Right, progress front end. This is his job. Now there's a difference between that. You could see the DatePicker for the manual written is different. Manual component is different from KendoReact components. Right. You could add more if you want. And you could also add your John also adding his email, John at mail.com, and his phone number there, and his website. This is his website here. All those details are filled out here. You could add more if you want, but since John is still not experienced, yeah, this is all just John has for now. Oh, let's say 1 year of experience. 1 year. I should work on this. Alright, so John could also change this. Let's go for a rebuttal this time, and John could custom style this and some kind of like, I think I like this purple. So this is another drop down KendoReact component, and this is another the toggle. John could decide to remove his profile image or to leave it here. It's entirely up to him. Want to export it in PDF that way, you could export it in PDF that way, take his image off, it's up to him. Or if he wants to leave it there, you could leave it here and you could export it in PDF that way, leaving his image there. It's also up to him. But I am John and I want to remove my image, so I export it as a PDF and I save PDF my portfolio purple, and yes, this is right here. This is John's portfolio. It's John's purple portfolio. Yeah, I got a job. Nice, congratulations, John. Now another amazing thing I forgot to point out was, if you choose after working on your portfolio, you could reload it and your details are still saved right there. Okay, I need to work on this. Your details are still saved right there. If you go back to here, that is still saved right there. Right, let's say John finally left and John come back to creative. Let's say John wanted to add a new job experience or a new awesome project he worked on. John could add another awesome project, like another awesome project. Yeah, another awesome project. Now you see how fast it was for John to add another project to his portfolio. It was super fast in seconds. You didn't have to open another application, you didn't have to open Microsoft Word, you didn't have to open VS Code again and spin up a dev server again to start working on his portfolio. It did every single thing in the browser online right here, and he could download the game with or without his profile picture. Is his choice, and he would see his second project right there. Yeah, nice. So that is all about that's really all about Devfolio and KendoReact components. The KendoReact components, it's really smooth. It makes building time more faster than building all this manually, right? Makes it more lightweight too. That's why I didn't have to write a lot of divs, right, to check to make sure just to accomplish one. I will check this button. You see KendoReact right here. So our Kendo start buttons. Going into the application, we could check more of this. You could see this is switch, Kendo switch. This is Kendo switch. This is probably Kendo drop down. Yeah, Kendo input value. Yeah, for the drop down. And this is Kendo radio button, RadioGroup. Before after, yeah. Okay, RadioGroup. Yeah. So and a lot more, and a lot more. Anyway guys, that's all for the video. Devfolio is out. You should check out Devfolio if you want to build out your portfolio without issues in seconds. Devfolio is out there. I'll be releasing the Kendo one to public. Yeah, so I'll leave the link to Devfolio in the description below. Yeah, go check it out and build your portfolio. See you guys in the next video.